So we have with us the very talented actress Radhika Apte. I'm a huge fan, by the way. So yeah, I'll just say that out loud. So the thing is, a lot of times that the movies that you do, they're very like unconventional and brilliant. Your acting is brilliant. However, a lot of certain bold scenes that you do, they end up taking the limelight more than your actual what you have portrayed in the film. So what is your say on that?
Nothing.
Don't you think that it's quite unfair that people are actually just bothered about the
People
bold
can be
scenes more
bothered
than
about what they want to be bothered about. Those who want to watch the film will go watch the film.
Okay.
I'm not interested.
Okay, so your co-star Sareen Chawla from Past, she had said that actors are perceived in a certain way based on the roles they do. So she had done Hate Story, and therefore people thought that they could have her way because she's a very bold
Right,
actress.
right.
So do you agree with that?
Yeah, completely agree with that.
So has that
Yeah.
happened to you too?
Well, I don't know, it's somehow not happened to me. I'm a pretty anti-social, no-nonsense person, so it shows so much that nobody has tried to do that to me.
Okay.
But I do agree with her completely. People do perceive you from the kind of roles you do, the public and industry people, and which is why you get typecast, which is why they think that. I mean, actually, I have got it at some point when I was doing Rakta Charitra and Shore in the City. And I used to go and meet people, and they used to be like, "Oh, you are very different from what we thought you were." I said, "What did you think I was?" And they were like, "Yeah, because of the films that you've done." So it is completely ridiculous.
Okay. Wow. In the movie Parched, what was the most difficult thing you had to do?
I think the most difficult part was the character is very beautifully crafted, and it's very she's written in a lot of detail. So this is a woman who thinks that she's infertile because she thinks the whole purpose of her life is to have a child, to give her husband a child rather. And because she thinks she's infertile, she thinks that she's worth nothing, and she can be beaten up and she can be behaved horribly and abused. And in spite of all this, having absolutely no self-confidence, she's so full of life, and she's so happy all the time.
Yeah, I saw in the trailer.
And, yeah,
very
all the
light.
time, very happy. And that balance and that purity was the most tricky part to
Portray.
bring out and
Okay.
believe in. Like I feel I'm nobody, but I'm very happy. That was
Okay. So in the film, it's about women empowerment, setting yourself free and stuff like that. Have you come across such women who are very caged by these norms of the society and somehow they break free? Have you spoken to anyone or come
I think
across
everybody. I think
Okay.
a lot of women, everyone is caged in some way or the other. Trust me, I'm caged, you are caged. And those breakthroughs don't happen once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
It happens every day, not every day, but every now and then in small amounts in different ways. So it's if a woman who takes beating, like my maid was being beaten up by her husband who used to get drunk. One day she just stood up and said, "I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to fucking make you food." That's kind of a breakthrough, isn't it?
Yeah, it
so I
is.
think it's different for different people. Sometimes people just go like, they are in a marriage for a long time, it's perfectly well, but they have a different ambition, and coming from a very traditional middle class family, they suddenly wake up and say, "You know what, I'm sorry, but I'm going to work."
Yeah.
So whatever that is, I mean, so many people, so many women and men also.
I'm really curious to know, how do you choose roles? Because most of your roles are so unconventional. Nobody would dare do such roles, but you take it on and you take it on to another level actually.
So the
It's
kind of
very-
roles I choose are actually very conventional in the sense that you see those women.
It's very real.
You
Yeah.
see those people, and it's very easy to relate with people. If I'm this person who you cannot relate to and you've never met before, which a lot of films portray, that's
Yes.
actually I find it very different. But so it's easier for me to do those parts because I know those people, I relate to them, I take
Yeah.
it from them, and I choose my roles very instinctively. There is no rule book as such, so I choose them very instinctively. If I feel like I want to do it, you just feel like doing it, and sometimes you feel I'm not sure, then you don't do it.
Okay. Then what made you choose Kabali? Even
Or
that one?
Rajnikant to begin with. I was like, what? I was like, really? I said, yes, I want to do it. And then of course I met Ranjit and I really liked him.
Okay.
And I liked the story. I liked my part. The
Yeah,
first
your
thing
part was quite
I
good.
just knew that it was Rajinikanth. So it happened over the phone, which is why I'm doing this.
So, do you feel that Bollywood, they sort of like sideline parallel cinema, and they don't give that cinema that much, exposure that it needs? Because at the end of the day, like when an award is being given out, it sort of goes to like glamour more than realism. So.
So there are two different things we're talking about. One, I think, is Bollywood now is very supportive of content-driven films.
Okay.
And they're all very supportive to coming as an industry together. It's a market. There is not enough market. Films like these don't make 200 crores.
Yeah,
so it's very different. It's a different ball game. It's not just Bollywood. It has to change from both sides. And awards, I don't think I should comment on awards. I don't watch them. I don't believe in them.
Okay.
So I don't.
Okay, that's really nice. Amnan, thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you very much.